The Supreme Court heard a petition challenging the use of pellet guns during student protests in Delhi. Appearing for the petitioners, advocate Vrinda told reporters that the plea was filed by former IPS officer Yashovardhan Azad and two protesters who suffered pellet gun injuries. She said the petition seeks clarity on the legal basis for the use of pellet guns, urging the union government and the Delhi government to place any standing orders governing such use before the court. The petitioners have also sought comprehensive government-funded medical treatment for those injured and raised the issuance of compensation. The matter remains under consideration before the Supreme Court. Listen in.
So the petition that was heard today was filed on behalf of three petitioners. The first petitioner is a former IPS officer, Mr. Yashovardhan Azad. The other two petitioners are young people who were in the protest and who were struck and injured grievously by the pellet guns. Both of them are victims of pellet gun injury. We have raised multiple issues. First of all, that on a peaceful assembly of this kind, where people are exercising the right to protest, which the court has now repeatedly said that yes, all citizens have a right to protest when they are dissatisfied.
Sambhav, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Sambhav, the Supreme Court absolutely making it clear. What is the SOP when it comes to using pellet guns? According to a lot of legal minds, that this is something which has only been used in Jammu and Kashmir in the past, never in a city situation like this.
Well, Vrinda Grover, who appeared for the petitioners, argued before the three-judge bench of the Supreme Court headed by the Chief Justice of India. And here Vrinda Grover, the Supreme Court, argued that metal pellets were recovered bodies of the students and that projectile can cause serious injuries and disability, and also sought interim compensation and proper medical treatment for one victim. However, what the top court said is again equally important. The Supreme Court has sought centers to respond one on this petition seeking regulation of pellet guns by police and rapid action force. However, court has also directed center and the Delhi police to pick up this rapid forces, weapons, ammunition, and the duty law, and relating to the protest at the Manchal. And the three-judge bench, what the three-judge bench observed is again important. The bench has observed that the blanket ban on the pellet gun cannot be put unless rules permitting the use of in exceptional circumstances are challenged. So, in a way, the Supreme Court has asked the petition amend their petition and come against that before the top court. On the other hand, file to what was used and at the detail of the weapon ammunition in the duty law related protest center Manchal.